Hello there everyone, this is Seb and welcome back to Let's Play Blood Omen Legacy of Kain, and we are about to face off against William the Just to make sure that the bleak future we escaped from will never come to pass. Let's go!
Ah yes, the vampire. Moebius told me he would come.
Alright, and here we are at William. He has a couple of lackeys who are no problem, of course. And then we've got the main event himself. Mr. William seems to have gotten the Soul Reaver, which must be the weapon that Moebius brought him, which is interesting. Now you can do this really cheaply like this, and I highly recommend that you do, and I hope you can even understand me over the continued screeching of the Soul Reaver. But yeah, as long as you keep repel up, there's nothing he can do. However, this fight takes very, very long, because William the Just, even if you use the Soul Reaver, has a lot of health. The problem with the Soul Reaver is that one hit pretty much drains the sword of all its power. Let's see if I've drained him enough for the finishing blow with the Soul Reaver. Which, no, I did not. See, now we are completely empty, so the Soul Reaver has become kind of useless, and we need to juggle around items to refill our magic, refill our shield, and get the Soul Reaver back into action and probably kill him this time.
As his guards rushed to save him, William the Just's blood was already renewing my strength, replacing the life his sword had stolen from my veins. The poor fools, come to aid their fallen leader. Let us have some amusement.
Ah, the amusement has kind of gone away. And yeah, his Soul Reaver broke down. And that is the end of William the Just. We have saved the future. And now what?
A time streaming device. Strange. When coincidence seems too convenient, I prefer to call it fate.
That means we head back to the future, of course. Up here is another blood vial were you to need it, and I actually want to exchange my awesome sword for my super awesome sword.
With William the Just dead, Moebius's plans have been thwarted. His pawn was removed from the game.
So we've succeeded in our mission. William the Just could never turn into the Nemesis now. You know, on the account of him being dead. So there should not be a Nemesis army now to threaten Noskov, which is awesome. We saved the day and all for balance and such. I love the fact, by the way, that the halls still house ghosts of the previous guards. I just love that little detail. Yeah, you guys can hit me because I need some actual magic power here, so please, by all means. Still not enough, I don't think. Ah, but there's some magic up here. Whoa, that's not a ghost. That's not a ghost. Actually, let's not waste time with these people here and just get out of here. So, new people have taken up residence in William's castle. Be sure to flip the switch here or the door down there will be locked, which is no good. Okay, let's make our way. And yeah, I'm using items like mad, but there's no real point to hold in now. So, you know, might as well. Some more magic. Didn't really need it. But oh well. Did I walk through you? That's a bit silly. If you go back into the chamber through the other route, there are some hearts of darkness, I think, but I'm not gonna bother. And if you go to the top here into that other sewer area, there's actually something interesting to be had there. Something which I don't really understand. There is no blood vial or anything there. However, there is a... the water has subsided there, and there is a path now where you can traverse some spikes and other traps. And in the end, there will be one of those huge demon fellas, which you can take over through Spirit Rack. And you can go on a teleporter with said demon, and it'll teleport you outside. I have no clue what the intended purpose was of doing that, because there's nothing you can really do it that way, but yeah, it's just an odd thing. Perhaps you can complete the game as the demon, but that would take serious skill, honestly. On account that the demon is quite slow and sluggish. Anyway, we need to go through here now, so back through the sewers we go, unfortunately. And yeah, even though we need to traverse the castle again, things did change up a bit, which is kind of nice. I do like that effect. You already saw that I went through that room with the 3 switches. I had to pull the middle switch, that locked us in, but there was a new room we could now go through and actually progress and get out of here again. And there is a rune triangle, which we don't need, but now might as well collect them. I have no clue how many blood vials and rune triangles there are in total. I can't really... Well, I didn't search too far, but the little searching I did, I couldn't really find any information on the exact amount there is. I'm thinking most people figured, you know, there's plenty enough for you to max out anyway, so why would we need to list all of them? But yeah, it would have been nice to have a bit of a guess as to how well I did. I'm actually going to suck some blood. Oh, you know what? There's more people there. I can use it like so. Blood vessels. I need, yeah. Might as well. There we go. Oh, there's only one though. Oh, I got 2. Okay. Yeah, we can go up here. Not what I wanted. I wanted my implosion to blow people up some more because, yeah, why not? I don't have time to mess with you people, man. Because there's still a bit of the game left and we need to go and rush things just a bit. As to not make this video overly long, but yeah, it would be nice to complete the game in this session. We just have to hunt down Moebius now. And he must be really pissed off since we messed up his plans of Noskov domination. I'm starting to run low on implosions, which is okay, honestly. It's no real problem there. We've got plenty of other fun tools to misuse. I can actually use some more blood again. So let's do that. Thank you. There's some people in here as well. Yes, there are. And another blood vial. Yes, guys, we have collected all items in the game. We have collected all the spells, the forms. There's nothing really left to collect anymore, except that one secret, of course. That one secret. Screw that secret. Yeah, I don't want to deal with the ghosties. The ghosties, they suck. But yeah, that final secret, man, it's a downer. I hate the developer. You hit me. This is so good for you. But yeah, let's head outside. After the save room. But yeah, in order to get that secret, I had to use a couple of Hearts of Darkness because, yeah, more full moon door shenanigans. And can you guess which one? I'll give you one guess.
I found myself once more in the Nosgoth I knew. The carnage from battle was gone. Yet there was something amiss. From the distance, I heard cries, and a breeze from the south carried with it the faint odor of vampire blood.
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Oh boy, that old butterfly effect. You never mess with time travel, you just don't know what happens. Oh well, before we figure out what's happening, we need to make our way up here for our 100th secret, which of course is locked. So join me as the door has opened. See you then. There we go. That was a short wait. Secret 100! Even though it's the third time we go into that freaking spirit fort. My goodness, that is so lazy of the developers. But yeah, you need to go in there 3 times. And that nets us our 100th secret. Pretty sweet, eh? What do you get for it? Nada, nothing, zilch. Except some bragging rights and a cool title, which we will eventually see. Don't you worry. But yeah, let's make our way downwards. And that's what I meant by when I stated that I just hate that this Spirit's Forge does not have a back entrance. Screw you, buddies. With your stupid flames.
'Twould seem the folly fell upon my own shoulders. With their sainted King William dead by my hand, the people of the land were consumed by a hunger all their own, for vampire blood.
Oh crap, so we actually unknowingly started a crusade against all vampires. That's not good. That's not good at all. I'm not sure if this present is any better than the previous one now. Maybe it's better for Nosgoth this way, but not so much for Kain.
As I wandered about more, the shrieking and cheering became more apparent and defined. There was some sort of gathering to the south, for with each cheer I smelled an outpour of blood.
This does not bode well.
I make no pretense to justify my killing, yet these vampire hunters would cloak their bloodlust beneath a veil of righteousness. Hypocrites! They would make themselves judge and jury. Very well then, let us see how they take to my role as executioner.
Time to feed, ladies and gentlemen. Needed that. Can use some more life here. Yes, so these new people here are all vampire hunters. Oh dear. What have we done? Well, yeah, seriously, perhaps it is for the better, right? Although I'm sure Kain does not agree. But as a inhabitant of Nosgoth, you know, a couple of less vampires doesn't sound too bad, and there's no more tyrannical army on the loose, so that's kind of good too. Oh, I need to go upstairs. Upstairs. There's no stairs here. To the north. Ouch. You bastard.
We are free of this unholy scourge!
Not yet, my friend. Would you be free of the plague if only one city was cleansed? No! Would you spare one wolf in the pack that has devastated your herd? No! Then let us destroy them all! Yes! He is the last! Destroy him!
Uh-oh. Moebius? You should be saying something now. Don't do this to me, man. Don't bug out.
The people will not rest until Nosgoth is purged of your kind. I had been betrayed. In my haste, I had not realized it before. That sigil on his forehead, the Oracle of Nosgoth, was in fact the time streamer Moebius, and I had followed his advice. How much of my quest was of his design? Willendorf? The Battle of the Last Stand? William the Just? Was this the trap he had fashioned for me? We will send you back to the grave, whence you came, vampire.
There we go. Thank God. Third, fifth, I think sixth time now.
I have seen the future, Kain. You are not in it.
It kept getting stuck. I don't know what's up, but I was starting to get worried that it might have been a incompatibility issue with the PS3. Anyway, let's test out this little trinket here, the Pentaliche of Tyrant. Because it's cool. It kills people. It kills all people. And Moebius fled again. In a random fashion. It's very, very cool. But yeah, finally we can progress here. My goodness. That was a bit of a scare.
Let us call upon the puppets from the past.
Well, they weren't too strong. Moebius, his shots when he hits you will slow you down. But yeah, even the mighty Vorador.
From the present.
Even the mighty Vorador has met his maker. Don't tell me it's getting stuck again now. Oh my goodness. Why? There he is. I think this guy is actually susceptible to blood filtering, and he is. Cool. Oh no, don't hit me. Screw you, Moebius. Warp away, why don't you? There you go. Yeah, you can also slice and dice this dude from the present, but it'll take you a long while.
And from ages yet to come.
Okay. This dude, however, well, you might recognize him. Because he is Kain, so from ages yet to come, and you conjure up a Kain lookalike? That's interesting. And he's rather annoying, because he keeps warping away. But yeah, even Vorador met his end. In the crusade against vampires that Moebius has started. Well, actually, we started it, but it was through Moebius, his manipulation. Because he set us up, the bastard. He orchestrated our... well, most of pretty much the second half of our quest so far. And yeah, this dude takes a lot of hits. But yeah, this is from ages yet to come, and it's Kain wielding the axes. Which is interesting. I don't think he ever wields axes anymore, but hey, whatever. Because the axes suck. Ouch. That hurt a lot. Don't let me get out the old Soul Reaver, man. You'll be sorry. Oh, you're gonna be sorry. Let's get it out and have a bit of fun. Missed. Missed. There we go. That's the end of him. Come here, you Moebius. Ah, you're no longer Pansy, huh? Die.
Ironic. By going back in time and altering the past, you turned William the Just into the Nemesis.
Aye, you have seen my plan, vampire, as I've seen your destiny. The future says you die.
But I am dead. As are you.
I absolutely love that scene. The way that Kain is just not even cynical. He has a certain nonchalance over him that just speaks wonders how much annoyed he is with this character. He doesn't even deserve to any witty remarks. He just wants to be rid of him. It's awesome. I am dead. There you go. Anyway, we get...
I knew that Moebius's hourglass was the focus of his time-streaming magic. Farewell, sorcerer. The sands of time have ceased to flow for you.
Well done, Kain. Moebius did so love playing the trickster's part. His guise as the Oracle served his schemes well. Pity with all his plots he failed to plan for you. Come to me, my undead son. Make haste to the pillars. The stage is set for the grand finale. You will have your vengeance.
Sounds like a plan. Let's first get out the old flame sword. Unfortunately, it's daytime again, so that means Kain is a bit weaker, but oh well. Can't be helped. That should do it, I guess. Time to meet Mortanius.
You betrayed us, Mortanius. You had Kain killed and turned him into a monster. You set him upon us.
It had to be. Nopraptor's insanity poisoned all of our minds. The Circle had failed in its sworn duties. It had to be destroyed.
Failed our duties? Idiot! The Circle exists for us. We don't exist for it. Our powers will save or damn Nosgoth at our whim. Stand with us, Mortanius, or die.
Then I shall die.
If the Circle is to be destroyed, you have to die as well, Necromancer. I admire your cunning, but you will not escape your fate.
Nay, I will embrace it. But my death will leave one more to take, Princeling. Finish me!
Good grief. Mortanius, overkill much? Well, so much for good old Anacroft. We don't have to hunt him down anymore. Let's actually get our shield up here. And go up to Mortanius and whacking him a couple of times. This is not a hard fight, honestly. Just keep whacking away at him and eventually he will eat the dust from whence he came. Where is he? All the way over here, buddy. You know what? We've got the Soul Reaver. It's time to feed it another soul.
You thought yourself a king, when in fact you were a pawn. You have served me well, Kain.
I serve no one.
Indeed, such narrow vision. Don't you see? My silencing of Ariel and its calculated repercussions is but the first act in my theater of Grand Guignol, of which you are the tragic hero. Play on, little vampire. Play on.
Fe Victus!
Ooh, Mortanius had someone hidden inside him there, which is the final boss of the game. The Dark Entity, it is known as, who is also kind of known as that demonic god we've found the shrine of. What was his name?
Anacroft's magic was contained within the metal of the scales and would eventually be released back into the pillar from whence it came. The scales of Anacroft I lay before the pillar of states.
Huh, weird interruption there. Didn't think that would work.
The pillar accepted its offering. Thus, it was restored.
There we go. But yeah, Hashak Gig or something. You know, I'm just gonna call him Hashi. You want to be very careful when he pops out of the ground, because when he catches you, it hurts like a ton.
The death orb of Mortanius had given the necromancer dominion over the grave. I had thought him the last of the circle, and yet he spoke of another. Before the pillar of death, I lay the orb of Mortanius. The pillar accepted its offering. Thus, it was restored.
Okay, I think one more whack with the Soul Reaver should do him in. As long as you watch out for him popping up, you can play whack-a-mole and be fairly safe. And as long as you got repel, it doesn't hurt. Yes! Nah.
I am the last pillar, the only survivor of the Circle of Nine. At my whim, the world will be healed or damned. At my whim.
So here's the final revelation. Kain is the final Pillar Guardian. He has become the Guardian of Balance after Ariel has died. It had been granted to him, and his corruption has been present ever since birth, actually. Nubraptor's corruption, it's been with him for all that time. Anyway, we found the last couple of items. Let's actually check them out, why don't we?
Moebius's hourglass. The hourglass of Moebius allowed him to sift through the sands of time, giving him dominion over past and future. Anacroth's alchemical scales. The scales of Anacroth, used to measure out unholy substances in alchemy. Mortanius's death orb. As I touched its surface, calm filled me. Gone was the hunger, the rage that would entice, and only the sweet, dark serenity of death remained.
And now we need to make a choice. This determines the ending. Since this is the main playthrough, I am going for the ending that is the canon one, which is this one.
Once I embraced my powers, I realized that Vorador was correct. We are gods. Dark gods. And it is our duty to thin the herd.
Which makes Kain's corruption complete. He ruins the lands and embraces his new being. 100 secrets. We are the devourer of worlds. Whenever you get 100 secrets, you automatically unlock that title, and that's all you get for 100 secrets. And you can actually get the title by just making a lot of kills and such. But yeah, that was Legacy of Kain, Blood Omen. Very awesome game. So, just to explain a bit, Mortanius, he got controlled by the dark entity, that evil god thing, and he was the one who murdered Ariel, and that was the event that sent the circle into madness. It affected Nubraptor, and in turn he infected everyone of the circle, including Kain. But of course we didn't know that. And Mortanius somehow sometimes got control of his body and mind and got rid of the influence of the dark entity, and during those times he saw his error of his ways, and it was in one of those times that he had Kain murdered and sent him on a rampage to kill everyone in the circle in hopes of Kain restoring balance. However, apparently Mortanius also was kind of unsure at that point that Kain had become the balance guardian. Maybe, maybe not, but yeah. In the end, Kain didn't decide to sacrifice himself to restore balance, because why would he? He is a god. He can do whatever he wants. So he does that. And the series will continue from there. And I'm not sure if you guys want me to play through the rest of the series. I do think this is the best game of the series, but don't get me wrong, the other games are cool as well, although Blood Omen 2 is a bit suspect. But the other games are fine games on themselves. They're awesome games as well, and the story is pretty cool still. They did go a bit of a different route than the original developers had. What the hell? They did go a bit of a different route than the original developers had intended, but Crystal Dynamics still made a very, very fun series out of it. And if you want to see more of that, then do let me know and I'll consider it. But it will be a giant departure from this game, gameplay-wise. But anyway, I've rambled on way too much now. So join me next time as we will show off the other ending and few small tidbits and the end of series credits, I suppose. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this part. Thank you very much for watching once again, and until next time, take care, bye bye for now.